Hello everyone. In this video we are going to understand one of the C program, and the program or the problem statement is we are given an integer number and we have to find the sum of all the digits present in that integer number. Okay, and then finally we have to print the sum of all the digits as the answer. Okay, so we'll do this question using all the loops. Okay, while, for, and do while. Okay, so let's understand what actually we want. Okay, so basically, when you run the program, you will have this type of output screen. Okay, so these are 4 sample outputs which you can have by running the program. So your program should ask from the user to enter a number. Okay, so let's say we enter a number 516. Okay, this is an integer number. Okay, and we are talking about only of the positive numbers. Now there are 3 digits 5, 1, 6. So if we add all these 3 digits, that is 5 plus 1 plus 6. So what will be the addition of all these 3 digits? 5 plus 1, 6, and 6 plus 6, 12. So total sum is 12, right? Likewise, if we are given this number 9024, then what is the sum? So basically we have to add 9, then the other digit is 0, next digit is 2, and next digit present in this number is 4. So what is the sum? So 9 plus 0 is 9, plus 2 is 11, 11 plus 4, 15. So 15 is the sum of all the digits present in this number. Likewise, if we have this number, okay, so basically this number is 3690. Okay, these zeros will be discarded by the computer. Okay, as you know, only 3690 will be stored inside your computer memory. So likewise, we have this number 3690. So if we add 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus 0, what will be the addition? It will be 18. See, 3 plus 6, 9, 9 plus 9, 18, and 18 plus 0 will be 18. Correct? And if we enter the number as 0, then what is the sum? So 0 has only single digit. Okay, so 0 will give me the sum of digit as 0. Likewise, if we have, let's say, enter a number and we enter a number, let's say 2, then we will get the sum also as 2 because it is a single digit number. So for all the numbers from 0 to 9, we will get the sum as that number only. Okay, if we are entering 3, then we will get the sum of the digits as 3 only, right? Okay, so this is the output that we want. Now let's understand the logic behind solving this program. Okay, how we can solve actually this program. Okay, now let's understand the logic by which we can solve this question. Okay, or what is the approach to solve this question. So basically the logic of this question is dependent on this question, okay, that we have already discussed in our previous video. So this question was, if we are given an integer number, we have to count or tell how many total digits are present in that number. So we have already discussed this video. If you have seen this video, then it will be easy to understand the logic of our current question. Okay, and if you have not watched this video, please find the link of this video in the C programming playlist in the video description below. You can find the link there, or you can find the link here also. Okay, so let's move forward and understand the logic of our present question. So basically, if we are given a number, let's say 516, then the sum of all the digits, that is 5 plus 1 plus 6, it will be 12. 6 plus 1, 7, 7 plus 5, 12, right? Okay, so we can understand the logic in this way. Let's say you are given number as 516, right? Okay, so you can think like this 516 is combined together, okay, and it is packed inside a box, okay, and this is you. Okay, now what you want, as to find the sum of all the digits in this given number, you want the individual digits, right? If some person, okay, comes to you and he gives to you like 5, okay, then 1, then 6, one by one, then what you can do, let's say you have a friend, okay, this is a friend, okay, so your friend says, I have the capability or I have the superpower to, you can say, extract, okay, to extract each individual digit from this given number. Okay, then what you can do is you can ask for the help from your friend. Okay, so your friend will say, okay, I'm giving you the first digit of this number, this is 5, right? So he will take out this 5 and he will give it to you, right? Okay, then what you will do, you will say, okay, I have 5. Okay, now in the next step, your friend gives you the next digit, that is 1. So now if we have the 1, then what we can do, we can add this 1 with the previous 5, right? So now we have the sum as 6. Okay, that means we have the sum of both the digits, right? Now your friend again took the third digit, extract the third digit from this big number, right? Now he gives you the 6. So this 6 will come to you, okay? And you will add this 6 with the previous answer. Okay, previous answer was 6. That is the sum of both the digits. So 6 plus 6, it will be 12, right? Now after this, your friend will say the number has no digits left, so I am done. Now you will say, okay, 12 is the final sum, right? So basically the problem was this number was tightly packed together. That means all the digits are combined together. Okay, you need a way so that you can get these digits of this number one by one, so that you can add them, okay, one by one, and you can get your desired sum, right? So to solve this problem, this is the main step, okay, that how to extract the digits from this given number. Okay, now the logic that I will use, in that what will happen, my logic will say, okay, first I will give you the 6. Okay, I will give you the 6, that is this digit. Okay, then my logic will extract this 1. Okay, that is the second digit. Then third time your logic will give you the 5. Okay, so when you have the 6, you will say, okay, 6. When you have the 1, you will add this 1 with the 6. Then when you will have 5, you will add this with the previous answer. Okay, and finally you will have the correct. So basically, if you add from here, this direction to this direction, or from this direction to this direction, the answer will be 12 only. So my logic will move from this direction to this direction. First it will give you the 6, then it will extract 1, then it will extract 5. Okay, so we'll see how we can extract the last digit. Okay, I hope you have understood that what is the main logic behind this question. Okay, so same steps I have written here. Okay, so you have to repeat these steps again and again till your number reduces or becomes 0. Okay, I'm talking about this given original number. Okay, so basically you have to do these 3 steps again and again. You have to extract the last digit. Okay, that is, you have to extract the last digit. Okay, so in 516, what is the last digit? It is 6. Okay, then you have to add this digit to the previous sum. Okay, so basically you will have a initial variable sum equal to 0. That means currently you have no digits. Okay, so initially you will have sum as 0. So after extracting this 6, what you will do, you will add this 6 with this 0. Okay, basically you are doing this. So 0 plus this last digit is 6. It will be 6. So your sum is 6. Okay, so you have got the sum of the first digit. Now after that, here what they are saying ki you have to reduce or you have to change your number. Okay, change your this given original number. How? You have to remove the last digit of the number. See, you have got this 6, right? And you have found the sum also. You have added that also. Now you do not need this 6, right? So what you have to basically do, you have to change this number in such a way so that 6 is not present in this number. So basically you have to change this number as 51, right? You have to remove this 6. Okay, I will tell you in program how we can do that. Okay, so now your new number is 50. Okay, again you will check whether this number is equal to 0. If it is not 0, then you have to again repeat this step. Step extract the last digit. Okay, so in this number 51, what is the last digit? See, this is the 1, right? So 1 will be taken out by some procedure. Okay, we will tell you. And after that, what you will do, add this 1 to the previous sum. So previous sum was 6. So if you add this 1 with this, what you will get? 7. My new sum is 7. That is, this 7 is basically the sum of 6 and 1, right? Now 1 is like we are done with this one. So basically now we will change this 51 to 5. That is, we are removing this 1. Okay, last digit. So we are done with this. Now next step, again my number is not 0. So again do the same thing, extract the last digit, that is we will extract 5. Okay, then we will add this 5 with the previous sum. So previous sum was 7. So 5. So this digit is also added with the previous sum. 7 plus 5, 12. Okay, and now you have to change your number, okay, by removing the last digit. So basically in 5, this is the only last digit 5. So if you discard this 5, now your number will change to 0. We will see in our logic how we can do that. Okay, now after that you will say my number has become 0, so I will come out and I will print the total sum, that is square. Okay, so when your number becomes 0, you will stop, otherwise you are continuously doing or repeating these steps. Okay, so I hope you have understood the idea. Now let's see in the code how we can do these steps. Okay, so here is our code. Here you can see we have one variable number, okay, in which we will take our original number, that is 516, okay, for our example, and we have to find the sum. So we have taken the sum variable which is initialized to 0. Okay, and why we are initializing? Okay, so the simple logic is because we have to again and again add the 6, 1, 5, okay, to this sum. So when we will add this 6 to this sum, okay, so 0 plus 6, it should come as 6 only. Okay, if we do not initialize this variable sum, then what will happen? Some garbage value will be stored inside this sum, right, initially. Then what will happen when we will add the 6, okay, that is the first extracted digit 6, to this sum variable, then what will happen? Let's say it has 2000 inside the sum. Then on adding 6, my sum will become 2006. But I do not want this. I want after adding 6, my sum should become 6 only. So that can only happen when we have the sum as the original value as 0. That's why we are initializing it. Okay, and we have one variable remainder. We will see that why we are using it. Okay, after that we have entered a number. Okay, and then these are the main steps. Okay, these are the 3 steps that we have to do again and again. Okay, and finally after this loop becomes false, we are printing the final sum. Okay, the final sum will contain 12 actually. Okay, so now see, so basically we are repeating this while loop, okay, again and again till my number does not become 0. Okay, so currently my number is not equal to 0. Okay, so this will be true, right? So now we will come out, and now we have to take out the last digit. Okay, we have to extract the last digit. So basically to extract the last digit of any number, we actually divide that number by 10 and we take the mod, that is the remainder of that number. Okay, that is the main thing, important thing. Okay, and this is actually useful for your other programs also, wherever you want to extract the last digit. Okay, and if you divide a number by 10 and you take the quotient, then actually the last digit will be removed. Okay, so basically what I want to tell you is, if this 516 is here, right, so we come here. Now if we divide this, so what will happen? What will be the quotient and what will be the remainder? So basically it will be 10 5s are 50, then 1, then 6, and 10 1s are 10. So basically we have the 6 as the remainder, 51 as the quotient, right? So basically here we are extracting the last digit. So we are saying 516 mod 10 and take the remainder. Okay, mod remainder. So remainder will have 6, right? So we have basically remainder as 6. Okay, so basically this last digit we have taken out from this 516. Okay, last digit we have extracted. Now we will take this 6 and we will add to the sum. So we are saying take the previous sum, that is 0, plus your current remainder, that is 6. Okay, so sum is actually 0, okay, plus your remainder, so it will be 6. Correct? Okay, and now before going to the next iteration, you have to update this number. Okay, so that in the next step, if you take out the last digit, it should come out as 1. But how it can come as 1? So for this you have to remove this 6 basically. So for this you are doing this operation, number by 10 and taking the quotient. So basically this 516 by 10, if you take the quotient, quotient is 51. So basically from here 51 will be stored inside the number variable. That is, that number variable, the same variable will be updated to a new value, that is 51. Okay, so we are not creating any new variable, we are just updating that original number only. Okay, now next time you check my number is not equal to 0. Yes, 51 is not equal to 0. So again you divide 51 by 10. So 10 5s are 50, you got remainder as 1 and 5 as the quotient. So if you see 51 by 10, you are getting remainder as 1. remainder as 1. That means you have got this digit 1 in the remainder, and then you add that 1 to the previous sum. So what was the previous sum? Previous sum was 6. So now 6 plus your current remainder, that is 1. This current remainder is basically your last digit, right? So in the next iteration you got remainder 1, you add. Now 6 plus 1, 7. So basically if you talk about the 516, this was your original number. You have added 6, you have added 1. So you have got the sum of 1 and 6, right? Okay. Now next digit that you want is 5. And how you can get 5? So basically for that you have to remove this 1 also, right? You have to remove this 1. So you have to change your 51 to 5. But how we can do that? So if we take the quotient of what? Number by 10. If we take this quotient 51 by 10, okay, and take this quotient 5, then we can get, so basically here 51 by 10, it will be 5 as the quotient, and 5 will be updated to this number. So 5 is the new number, right? Now next, 5 is not equal to 0. Again, divide 5 by 10. So 10 zeros are 0, and you got remainder as 5. That is the last digit. Okay, last digit. Okay, and now you add this remainder to the previous sum. Previous sum was 7. So 7 plus 5, 12. And you are done. Okay, 12. Again, you are changing the number. Okay, although you are done. Okay, but you will change the number because this statement is there. Number by 10, take the quotient. So 5 by 10, what is the quotient? Quotient is 0, right? So number will be updated to 0. So now this 5, that is this number variable which has 5, it will be changed to 0. My new number is 0. Now I will say my 0 is not equal to 0, it is false. So I will not come inside because I have added all the digits. I have added 6, 1 and 5. Okay. Now my sum will be printed as 12. So basically to extract the last digit, you are taking the remainder, and to change the number, that is you are removing the last digit. How? By taking the quotient. Okay. And in between, as soon as you take the last digit, you just adding that to the previous sum. Okay. And you keep on doing, and after that you finally printing this sum variable. And just take care that you have to initialize that using the 0. Otherwise, your result will come wrong. Okay. So before going on to our Visual Studio, let me tell you. Let's say if you are a number which has 0 present inside that. Okay, 302. It has 0. So its answer should also come as 3 plus 0 plus 2. What is the answer? 5. Okay, 3 plus 2, 5, and 0 has actually it will not contribute anything to the sum. Okay, so 5. So will it work? This logic will work? Yes, it will work. How? Because initially 302 is there, 302 by 10. What I will get? I will get the last digit. Okay, you can do this type of division by yourself. So you will get the 2. Okay, then what you are doing? Remainder plus sum. So initially sum was 0. So 0 plus 2, 2. So sum you will get 2. Now next time you are changing your number. So if you divide 302 by 10, 10 3 is 30, then you will get 0 and here 2. So it is 2 only, right? So you have to put 0 also here. And now 10 zeros are 0. So you will get the 2 as the remainder, right? So basically 30 is the quotient, 2 is the remainder, right? So basically your 302 has reduced to 30, right? Now again, if you go above, you will again do this. It is not equal to 0. So 30 by 10, what will you will get? 10 3 is 30, remainder is 0. That is actually this is the last digit. Okay. So you will add 0 with the previous sum. So previous sum is 2. 2 plus 0. You will get 2 only, right? Okay. And the same way, again, you will take the quotient. Quotient is 3. So again, 3 is not equal to 0. Your number has changed to 3. 3 is not equal to 0. Yes. So 3 by 10. What you will get? Actually 3 only, right? And you just add 3 plus 2, 5. Okay. And you are done actually. Okay. So if you divide 10 by, if you divide 3 by 10, what will be the quotient? Quotient will be 0, right? Quotient will be 0. And you will say, okay, 0 is not equal to 0, false. Okay. So you have got the 5 as the sum and you will print 5. Okay. So in this way, you have seen that if there is 0 also, then also this logic will work fine. Okay. Now let's see our code in our Visual Studio and run the program. So this is our program using the while loop. Okay. So this is the same program. So let me run this program. So it is asking me to enter a number. So let's say we have 328. Okay. So what will be the answer of, or you can say sum 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 8, 13. See, we are getting 13. Okay, and now let's enter a number, let's say 302. Okay, so what will be the answer? 3 plus 0 plus 2, it will be 5 only. So 5. Now if you enter, let's say 0, so you will get sum as 0 only, right? And if you enter any single digit number, let's say 8, you are getting 8. Okay, so that means your answer are coming correct. Even if you enter 0034, sorry, now even if you enter some number, let's say 00354, okay, so it is basically 354 only, right? So 3 plus 5 is 8, 8 plus 4 12. Okay, so all the answers are correct. Now let's make this program using the for loop. Okay, so for loop we just have to change this for. Okay, and you know inside the for we have the two semicolons, right? Two semicolons. Now this is the condition that you know. Okay, this is the condition. If I place this condition here, okay, and basically how this number variable is getting updated, which is the statement, this is the statement which is actually changing this number, okay, again and again. So what you can do, you can either cut this statement from here and you can paste it here, right? Or you can leave it here also, because you have seen in my for loop videos that we can just loop keep these all the spaces here, condition and the operation statement as blank also. That is perfectly fine. Okay, so it depends on you. Okay, either you can paste it here and you can just comment out from here, okay, or you can just leave it. Okay, so let me just leave it from here. Okay, so now this is the condition and this is the updation, and you have seen my for loop video, so you know how this program will work. Again, this will work same as while loop only. It will come, initialization is done only once, this is done here only, then we will check the condition, okay, same as while loop, then we will do this thing, and before going up we will check this updation statement. Okay, so if we can write here also, and if we do not write here, the updation statement will be checked here if we write. Okay, otherwise this loop is same as while loop only. Okay, so let's run this C, and so we run this program and let's enter 2039, okay, 2039. So see what is the output. So 9 plus 3 12, 12 plus 2 14. So answer is correct, right? Okay, now let's make this program using the do while loop. So this is the syntax of the do while loop, as we know. So what basically we will do, we will put all these statements here, okay, and here what will be the thing, condition. So condition is this one. So first let's run this program and see is it working correct. See, if you enter let's say 203, so 5 is coming, that is fine. If you enter let's say 987, okay, so the sum of 9 plus 8 plus 7 is 24 only. And if you enter any single digit number also, let's say 5, so 5. Okay, so this is working fine. Okay, so basically again let's say your number is 23. So what will happen, we will come here, okay, and the first digit is 3. Okay, so 3 will come in the remainder after dividing by 10, and then you will add, okay, and then you will take new number, that is 23 by 10 quotient as 2. Okay, so it will change to 2. Then in the next time you are checking whether my new number, that is 2, is not equal to 0. Yes, so again you will come here and 2 by 10 you will get 10, and you will add sum plus 2. Okay, so previous was, see, original number was your 23, right? So 3 was previously, and 3 plus 2 5. Okay, so your answer will be 5. Okay, and then you change number 2 by 10, it will come as 0, and 0 is not equal to 0, it false, so we will come. Okay, so if you have any queries, please write down to the comment box, and do like, share and comment this video. Okay, so see you in the next video in next question. Till then, goodbye.